What's up, MMA fans, and welcome back to another edition of Stare Down MMA TV. I'm your host, James Begley, and in this edition, we're going to focus a little bit on Jake Shields and how he has made it official that he's finally going to be moving back to the 185-pound division, and it looks like he's going to be making his middleweight UFC debut against Ed Herman at UFC 150. So, we got this. We got the matchup here. Shields, he came over from Strikeforce. He vacated his title. He vacated his 185-pound title to come over to the UFC to fight for the welterweight title against Georges St-Pierre. He gave GSP a great fight, and it was the largest crowd on hand for a UFC event to date so far. Record-breaking event. Great 5-round contest. He actually came on later on in the fight. He probably should have implemented that same sort of strategy a little bit earlier on. It might have had different results. But anybody who fights GSP seems to become bewildered within the context of the actual fight unfolding itself. But Shields, he's had kind of mixed results here and there. He just fought Sexyama, did pretty well against them. Now he's going to go ahead and move up to middleweight, 185-pound division, and he's drawn Ed Herman, who's on a 3-5 win streak, and he's finished his last 3 opponents. I believe it was Starks, Kyle Noak, Tim Crater, and is on quite a roll right here. And he's all super tough dude, and has hung in there for quite a while since his term on the Ultimate Fighter series, where he ended up fighting. It was Kendall Grove in the finals, and it's kind of an interesting contrast if you look at where Kendall is right now, and how Herman has still maintained his employment with Zuffa. So that's kind of interesting to see how that played out. Should be a great fight. Herman's going to get up in Shields' face and he's going to take it to him. We'll see whether or not Shields can use his superior grappling skills, go to the ground, mix it up, try to look for a submission finish or whatnot. But can't wait to see this fight. UFC 150. It's also got the rematch between Benson Henderson and Frankie Edgar. So until then, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. You guys enjoy the action.